So I walk into this retail store, a gentleman walks up to me and he says, "Hey, how's it going, man?" And I go, "I'm doing pretty good." He goes, "Awesome, sweet. Well, all right, man, I'll talk to you later." And he walks off. And I'm beginning to think, okay, that's kind of weird. What's going on here? But I kind of didn't think anything about it. So I was looking for a hat. So I went and I was looking at these hats. The gentleman walks back up to me again. And he goes, "So, tell me, what's going on? You know, what are you doing this weekend?" And I was like, "Well, hey, I'm going to the lake." He's like, "The lake? That's awesome. Man, I love the lake. Do you ski, kneeboard, tube?" I was like, "Yeah, I do all that. I love doing that." I was like, "Great. Do you ever like go back to the dock and then you're sitting on the dock and you're just hanging out? And do you ever like reach out in the cooler and, I know this is a random question, but do you drink Corona?" And I go, "Drink Corona? Okay, what are you smoking?" But sure, why not? So I said, "Yeah, I drink Corona." He goes, "Awesome. All right, talk to you later." And he walks off. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, is this guy going to come bring me a six-pack or what's going on here? So he walks back up to me about a minute later and he goes, "You've got to check this out." So by this time my interest is like way up here. So I'm like, okay. So he pulls me over to a wall full of sandals. And he goes, "Imagine this. You're out this weekend and you're tubing, you're skiing, you're kneeboarding, you're having a good time, you're all hot and sweaty. You go back to the dock, you reach into the cooler and you get an ice cold Corona, and all of a sudden you realize you left the bottle opener at the house. How would that make you feel?" And I go, "I would be ticked off." And he goes, "Well, this is what you need." And he pulls off of the shelf some sandals that have a bottle opener inside the sandal, the reefs. And I take those sandals and I say, "Sold, baby!" I take them, I put them on the counter. I'm sitting there paying for it and I'm thinking, man, I just totally got navigated and crystal balled and I love it. And so, got back home, my wife goes, "Hey, did you get your hat?" I said, "No, but I got some awesome sandals." Body language is going to be loose and relaxed. So when you're talking to them, whether you walk into their office or whether you're in a negotiating situation, they're going to be kind of like laid back. They might be leaning back in their chair. They'll probably have their legs crossed, just kind of like lean like this. And when that body language is telling you that they're just kind of here chilling, "What's up, man?" type of feeling. When you look at their hands, and this is something that I have to work on that my speech coach has always reminded me of. If I don't pay attention, I talk with my hands. And so that's an entertainer body language thing to look for. It's just programmed into their DNA that when they're selling, they talk with their hands. So have you ever met somebody that does that? Doesn't exist. So when they come, they might come and say, "Hey, how's it going? Oh, it's good to see you," and do one of those things. They might give you a high five. "Hey, woo, yeah," slap you on the butt, you know, something like that. They don't care really as much about the formality of it. They're just kind of loose and they'll greet you however they want to greet you. So when you see that,
and it has been absolutely phenomenal. It's better the second time around. I've gotten more insight, more concepts, and this time I brought a team of people, and next time I'm going to learn a little bit more and bring 2 or 3 times as many people because of the incredible information, the wealth of knowledge. Knowledge is power, but it's only a power if it's applied. And so between now and the next conference, I'm going to apply a little bit more, get a little bit better, increase our sales, our team, and see you guys at the top.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sarah Smith. I'm in the staffing industry with Apple One Employment Services. I came today to get some new sales strategies and ideas and some new energy in my sales for the year, and I'm very excited to definitely come away with that. Looking forward to applying some new techniques.
I really enjoyed today thoroughly. I have found that the most important thing I came here for was to get over a few fears I had in the field, and we have gone over all of the different ways to do that, and I would recommend this to anybody who was interested in furthering their career.